This is what happens when the mailman comes and I have nowhere to park. I end up parking on the grass because, you know, I have nowhere to go. Mailman comes, my car's parked right in front of it, and then he gets mad and leaves me a note, and then I end up having to move my car every single time that he comes. And it's mainly because I haven't gotten rid of this Eclipse yet, you guys. So yeah, we're parked on the grass right now. Kind of ghetto, but whatever. Anyways, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Thank you for being here. Like the video if you're new. Subscribe if you're new. It is like freezing, dude. It is so cold. It's officially fall, and it's freezing here in Salt Lake, dude. Like, I didn't think it was gonna get this cold this quick, but oh my gosh. It's like 40 degrees, 50 degrees right now. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. The leaves are falling. You guys saw my other video, I went in the mountains. It's beautiful, but it's cold and I hate the cold. Anyways, you guys, before we get into the video and I tell you guys why I had to sell the Civic, why I had to get rid of it, we need to go to the store and get some new windshield wipers. These guys are like gone, man. There's like not a lot of life left, and whenever I use them, they're like screeching on the windshield. I know you guys know that sound. It's really annoying. They're That was my sad impression of bad windshield wipers. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, I'll stop.
Stop it. Get some help.
Alright, you guys, so what we need to do here is measure these out first, see how long they are so that we get the right size. 24 inches, what I'm seeing here. 2 feet long. Let's check the other one. 24 by 21. Sweet, so now that we got it measured out, we got 24 by 21. I want to run to Walmart real quick, bring you guys with me. We're gonna grab some new windshield wipers, and after that, we'll get to the video. Take a minute to admire and appreciate hatchbacks. I love hatchbacks, you guys. It's awesome that this car is both a coupe and a hatchback. I don't know, I just really love the look of this, how it just goes all the way up. I don't know, it's really cool. Anyways, let's go. Almost forgot. All right, let's go. All right, boys, we have the goods. They're in our hands. I just got the basic Michelin, whatever you call them. The most basic ones you can get, they're like $8 each, just because we're going into winter and I don't really want to get nice ones just to ruin in winter. So when we go to Hawaii, though, we'll get brand new, better, bow or whatever they call them, windshield wipers. That will be good. And they'll go well with the brand new windshield that we're getting as well, because this one has a crack in it, so we got to replace that eventually. So anyways, let's get these installed. Make sure, yep. Okay, so these ones that I'm taking off, the old ones, they're Bosch. That's what it's called, Bosch. So these are the nice ones, dude. But I don't really want to get nice ones, Bosch ones, just for winter, like I said. So we're gonna put on these basic Michelin, cheap little thingies, and yeah, it should be okay. Boom, bops, one more. All right, they are on, looking fresh. Hopefully they'll do me good during winter. That was a very small little thing. Anyways, done there. There goes a Honda, little Honda Accord. Sheesh, sounds like a fart can. Anyways, now to why we had to get rid of the Civic. I almost said Accord, but the Accord we got rid of a while ago. Not got rid of, we sold. Getting rid of it's a little harsh, but I'm gonna throw my jacket on because it's cold, man. All right, my friends. Let me explain to you guys why I sold the Civic. My hoodie on here too. Do I look weird with that? Yeah, I do. All right, we're taking that off. So I mean, you guys probably already know why I sold the Civic. I mean, kind of the same reason I sold the Accord. I don't have space for 2 cars. That's the main reason. I needed the money to continue to build the Eclipse, and I just didn't have a huge plan or future build for the Civic. Like I know a lot of you guys like Hondas, and I love Hondas, but where I want to go with this is I want to build another Honda eventually. I think I've told you guys that before, but I want to build a Civic coupe, like SI or EX, something like that, similar to that. Something that is not a 4-door and not an LX model with like no power. So I mean, those are kind of the main reasons why I sold the Civic. It's kind of short and simple. Just didn't have space, needed money, and eventually I want to build a Civic, but not that type. The Civic that I had, you guys, was an LX, and it was the very base model above the DX, obviously. So it had like no power. It was a clean car. It was nice and it was reliable, but it's just something that I don't want to build. So like personally, I'd rather build something that's a coupe and that looks better. I mean, you guys have probably seen them online. There's a bunch of builds with Civic coupes, SIs, that kind of thing. I mean, there's an EG, and the EK. That's what it is, the EK. So I mean, I'd love to build any of those Hondas, and then eventually get to a Honda S2000 and start getting more and more, you know, building more and more Hondas. cars, that kind of thing. I mean, even for Mitsubishi, one day I want to build an Evo 8 or Evo 9, and then also one day build an Evo 10. So I mean, it's all up here. It's all in the plan. You know, I plan on doing all these things. It's just right now I don't have space for 2 cars, so I kind of have to focus my attention on 1 car for right now. And but in the future I'll be able to build a Civic SI, something similar to that. Maybe after Hawaii, you never know. Maybe I'll sell the car down in Hawaii, the Eclipse, once we're done building it. But we'll see what happens. I don't want to sit and talk and drag this video along, but that's kind of it, guys. That's why we got rid of the Honda, the Civic, and the Accord. I mean, the Accord obviously was my favorite car ever, my very first car that I ever owned, and probably the best one I've had so far. I mean, this car is amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's just not built yet. Once it's built, it will look way better and be more appealing, and I'm sure we'll all love it a lot more. Next video, you guys, I kind of want to go through and fix all the little problems with this car, so like all the little dents. Got another dent right here that I want to take out, and then I want to debadge the car, all the V6 and all that. So next video, stay tuned, guys. We're gonna go through, kind of clean up the Eclipse, get it looking good before winter, debadge it like I said. I want to clean these headlights again, do like a full sand on them and make them look brand new. Tint those orange ones black. I plan on getting new fog lights as well because these are old and gross, and I can tint those black as well and kind of just make this car look good, you know. Do what I can on a budget for right now to make this thing look good, and then we'll start getting in more with coilovers, wheels and tires. We'll do a wrap on it is what I want to do. I want to get a new spoiler. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a spoiler where it goes flat out like that. It looks really cool, and I've seen it on these Eclipses before, so that'd be sick. Maybe get some blacked out taillights, but for now those look really good. But yeah, next video, stay tuned, guys. We're gonna go through, we're gonna clean up the Eclipse, make it look better, and start on our way to making it better than the Accord. I mean, that's kind of hard to do. Obviously the Accord was awesome, and it's in my heart still, but in my heart, I know it's cheesy, whatever, but one day this thing will look better, and obviously it's quicker than the Accord, so that's fun as well, and it's a manual. This Eclipse is a manual. The Accord was not a manual, so that was, for me, that was a deciding factor for me, if that makes sense, you guys. The Civic was a manual, but it just, like I said, you guys, it wasn't in the plans to build it, so we had to get rid of it. Do you guys have any suggestions for like people that can do windshields for cheap, for a good deal? Let me know, because I need a new windshield for this Eclipse. It's got some weird markings there and the crack along it right there. I need to get that replaced. If you guys have any people that you know of here in Salt Lake, leave in the comments below. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys know what's funny is when I bought this car, I noticed that I had the Hoonigan sticker on it, but I never knew what Hoonigan was when I bought the car, so I left the sticker on, and then eventually I went and looked it up on YouTube, and it's a whole channel on YouTube, which I had no idea. Kind of funny. I don't know why I'm mentioning that, but I'm kind of dumb and I didn't realize. So anyways, you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed, you already know, smash that like button, subscribe, become a part of the channel. You guys, get us to 50,000 this year. That's still my goal. But yeah, thanks for being here, you guys. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate the support on the channel recently and all that you guys have been doing, commenting, liking, subscribing, sharing. Drop a like if you're ready for this build, ready for this Eclipse to transform and become a new car. I'm sorry to those of you that wanted to see me build the Civic. You know, it would have been a cool build, not gonna lie, but just know, in the future, we got a Civic coming along, an SI, or some type of Civic that we're gonna build. So stay tuned, stay subscribed, turn on post notifications. Thank you guys. See you next video. Peace.